Well, welcome to Gardening with Granny, and it is early May, and I thought I'd just show you what's popping in the garden. You can see behind me the lacy maples are starting to leaf out. In fact, let me turn you around and show you all of the things that are happening. Here's a closer view of the lacy maples, and they are tight, but they should be opening up shortly. Just love this combination. If I step back, you just might be able to see the two trunks. Let's go this way. That form. Move over. The illusion of one tree creating two colors. I've been working on this garden about a week now. It's pretty intense. There were lots of weeds, and laid down some mulch. And there's quite a few perennials in here. You can see the heuchera or corabels, and there are iris coming up, and of course it's surrounded by beautiful hostas. And I've got some mums coming in, another iris. So this should be looking really good. I usually put in some annuals. I haven't figured out yet what I'm going to put in. And the spring blooms just finished. There's one bright red tulip that's still hanging in there. My herb garden definitely needs help. The chives need to be harvested. And I've got some hollyhock growing in the back, some elephant garlic, and the lemon balm is coming through. Mint everywhere. More lemon balm. Yarrow. Comfrey. This is an artemisia. And some sage. But it does need work. This area has some beautiful pink peonies. And then we move over to the daylilies, and there's some white lilies, or not lilies, peonies behind it, and a wild rose. That wild rose has been growing for maybe 20 years now. Here's my variegated willow, looking bright and beautiful, leafing out. It soon will have blooms that are salmon colored, and the leaves will be more variegated. Well, our lawn is not lush and green. Our lawn is more like a natural meadow with lots of pretty dandelions and wild violets. And there's the tail end of the forsythia, still looking pretty. Here's the black lace elderberry, and it's enjoying its third season, so we should see quite a bit of growth off of this one. And the pink dogwood is looking spectacular this year. It's not quite in full bloom, but it is still very pretty. You can see that there was some damage to this tree that had to be cut off. Two of the original branches were diseased, and this one is surviving pretty well. I've knocked down the old straw bale. There are two of them. I've got that one to do yet. And then I'm going to put my grow bags that have my potatoes in them here. Got some onions here. I think those are walking onions, but they came up again from last year. So it's time to wake this bed up. Here's the cherry tree, good old faithful cherry tree. Got lots of pretty blooms on it. You can see this too has been around quite a few years and still giving us fabulous cherries. So my son is in from Boston, and he helped me by weeding this whole area here and planting that beautiful peony on the corner here. This one is its second year, and there's tons of blooms on it, so it's going to look really beautiful when it's in full bloom. But this is the Shirley Temple that we just planted. She's looking gorgeous. And another area that needs some work, but I love these primrose. They come up every spring. And then down here, this was planted last fall, the little peony. This one's third season, and it is a gorgeous peach color. There we go. So very pleased about that one. And then got to show you my fern garden. There's lots of lily of the valley coming in. My Brunner are looking fabulous. And you can see this warm weather has brought the ferns out in full glory. So that's a beautiful sight. And the hellebores are winding down, but you know, hellebores don't really wind down. They just kind of fade, their blooms fade. But I'll show you some of the winter garden. Opened up, the hollyhock did well. Let me see what else we've got growing. Oh, anise hyssop, and these Sweet William. So the others didn't do so well. Daffodils are fading out, so are the tulips. And once again, my hydrangea is trying to make it. These are the chamomile that self-seeded in the pot. And this hollyhock was here from last year, and we'll see. I think I'm going to take it out of that pot because obviously hollyhocks are tall and need that height. These are some beautiful yellow daylilies that will be coming up shortly. As soon as the warm weather hits, man, it blooms. So for a Saturday, it's pretty noisy here. The hostas are looking really good, and the grapes, just beautiful. Lots of blooms coming on this poor old stalk. It's amazing the tenacity with the plants have to live. That's all from that old branch. Now this is a new, been here 4 years, and there's buds on it. So it too is going to be doing well. My hostas look really pretty. And we got this bed mulched, so it looks pretty good. Try to keep the weeds at bay. I'm sure that's going on with you too. Well, that's it for early May and the front garden tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you for viewing, and until next time, this is Gardening with Granny.